Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you that how to install PFSense. PFSense is a open source firewall, and this gives you option to manage your environment and giving security of firewall and without investing hard money, purchasing a license and the hardware device. It's a appliance can say, or an operating system that you can install either as operating system in the physical machine or in a virtual machine. So today I'm going to demonstrate that how you can do that in a virtual machine. So I'll show you that in VMware Workstation. So to do that you need to download it. So let me show you that how you can do that. So you download PFSense, download. Right, so here you go. You can select the latest version, that's 2.4.2. Excuse me. Select the architecture. So for me, I have AMD 64. I need a ISO image. Then I can specify the locations, the nearest to me. I click on download. It will take a few minutes to download the image. So once the image is downloaded, I will create a virtual machine here. So let me just new virtual machine, typical. I have to specify the path of ISO, so I have to just wait for a few minutes to complete the download. Once the download is completed, uh, we'll start the process to install operating system. So let me just come back and I'll show you how it's going to work. Alright, so now it's downloaded. Now let me just adjust the screen. Seems like it's too small. Okay, no problem. So let me just make it a little small. Okay, so you see that it is downloaded. Let me just minimize this and specify the path of downloaded location. So it is downloads. Here you see. Okay, so do I already have this? Okay, I already have this. Okay, so it's not able to identify the operating system. It's fine. Next. So it is not. It is other. It's basically a FreeBSD 64-bit. Let's select this one. Specify the location. So I'm just putting this on this machine. Drive VMs. Okay. PFSense. Okay. Okay. Select. Next. 20 GB is enough. Next. And finish. And now let's get started. Let's power it on. Now it is initializing all the hardware devices, components which are there. Excuse me. Okay, so PFSense is okay. Hit enter to accept. Install the PFSense or rescue shell. So basically, currently we are doing the install process. So select install PFSense. Hit OK. Continue with default. Yeah, so that's select one, then auto guided, so it will automatically set up this. If you are expert, then you can do the manual disk setup. I would just recommend to do the auto. It will not take much time to do that. And once it is done, it is configuring the operating system. It does not take much time to install. Okay, so now it is doing the installation, extracting distribution files. So let's just finish it. Once it is done, we'll come back and I think it's not take much time. Not take much time. So almost 45, 47. Okay, so installation is now completed. Okay, before exiting installer, would you like to open a shell in the new system to make any final manual verification? No, you don't need it. Say no, and yes, it is reboot. Yeah. So now it is rebooting the system. Now it is coming up. Now it's the configuration part. Okay, so do you like to set up a VLAN? I said no. Enter the WAN interface for auto detection. I will say EM0. Okay, WAN interface. Okay, I think I only have one internet connection on this, so I need to create one more LAN, I think, because it must have at least 2 LAN cards. So go to settings. Okay, then click on add network adapter. Next. Okay, I need that as a bridged one. Okay, I need as a custom host only. Next. Okay, here you see. Okay, so, alright, so it should be able to identify that. EM1. Okay, you want to proceed? Yes. We can also configure the interfaces later if you need that. So it is the initial configuration. In the next video, I'll come up with all the configuration that we need to do initially to set up this PFSense. So just starting all the initial services of the firewall. Once it is done, you'll be ready to. Here we can press 1 and we can assign the interfaces. It's only showing one. I think it will require reboot. I think. Okay, so let me just reboot that. Okay, so press 5 to reboot. Five. Okay, yes. Now it is rebooting. Okay, now it's detecting. Okay, so let's press 1 to assign the interfaces. No VLAN. Okay, so EM0 is for WAN. EM1 is for LAN. Okay, do you want to proceed? Yes. It's writing the configuration. Okay. Alright, so WAN got the DHCP IP and it is different. Okay. Now let's verify that it is working. Okay, so let me just see what the IP is here. So okay, so network adapter it should be bridged, and network adapter it is host only internal purpose. Okay, so hit enter. Now it should take some time to get this done, so we need to reboot the device. Okay, so hit enter. Yes. When it is rebooting, let's just configure the other virtual machine, specify the network settings. So here we'll just put that in, not in this one. Okay, it requires either. Okay, so let me just reboot the virtual machine here. It is rebooting. Alright, so now it has started. So I have another machine but it's not getting the IP. So first we need to enable the DHCP here so that we can do that. So I pressed option 2, set the interface IP addresses, because the one interface number 1, which is for WAN, getting the DHCP IP. So we have to set up the range for DHCP, for the 2 for LAN. So I'm just setting up this 172.16.1.1. Okay, sorry, I think I missed it. I have to set up for 2 IP 1.0 slash 24 bit here. Okay, Okay, enter the LAN IP address, enter for none. Interface, no, nothing. Enable the DHCP. Okay. Okay. So let me just again configure this. Okay, 2. Enter the new LAN IP address 172.16.1.1. It's 24. No. No. For IPv6 nothing. Then enable DHCP, yes. Enter the start address 172.16.1.100 and 172.16.1.200. Okay, now it's loading. No, yeah. Now I can configure, manage this device from the IP 172.16.1.1. So let's get to this machine, refresh it, and then open 172.16.1.1. Okay, let's see what's going on. Is it having the good? Okay, so disable the IP, disable the LAN card, and open it and enable it again. You should get the proper IP. You should get the, okay, that's great. Oh, okay, I think I made one mistake here. Okay, so the mistake is I think the configuration is perfect. So for this, one is bridge, one is the host only. Okay, and for this, the LAN card is host only. They should be able to connect. It's not getting it. Let's just configure it. The private IP. Just configure the IP. 172.172.16.1.2. Okay, here you go. So somehow the DHCP is not working, but yes. So the username is admin, password is PFSense. That's by default. You can change it. So here is the first page where we have to configure it. Next, next. Okay, you can specify the name. If you have any DNS server, you can specify, otherwise you can leave it blank. Okay, so next, select the type DHCP. For the WAN interface, yes, it's not a static IP. Next, and LAN range is this. Next, and password you can set up. Next, reload. Okay. So now it's reloading. Once it is reloaded, you have your PFSense working. Okay, so click here to continue the PFSense web configurator. So now, yes, so we have completed the installation. Yes, so here you can see that okay, we have everything running here and everything is good. Okay, so this was the installation part of PFSense will come with the configuration and some other things of PFSense. Thank you for watching.